Are you ready to move your career forward? Make your comeback with Purdue Global and get college credit for your work, school life, or military experiences. With these credits, you may have already completed up to 75% of your undergraduate degree. You've worked hard to get where you are. It's time to get the recognition you deserve and earn a degree you'll be proud of, one that employers will trust and respect. When you take the next step in your life and career, make it count with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Start your comeback at purdueglobal.edu.
Sometimes life can seem hard and tough to navigate, but what may seem like the smallest tasks, such as getting out of bed or even brushing your teeth, should be celebrated as a win. And State Farm is here to help you celebrate all your wins. The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Hello, from Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month we're talking about go-getters, women who purposefully, or accidentally, acquired life-changing wealth, good fortune, or influence. Today's Womanica never left the house without a smear of red lipstick and nail polish. Her hair, an elaborate coil of intricate braids, sat in a pile upon her head. Not only was she the picture of elegance and style, she had substance too. As the first female mayor of San Juan, Puerto Rico, she fought for wealth and gender equality. Her charisma and care for the disenfranchised made her a force to be reckoned with. Let's talk about Felisa Rincón de Gautier. Felisa was born in 1897 to an upper-middle-class family. Her father worked as a lawyer and her mother as a teacher in a town outside of San Juan, Puerto Rico. The family then moved to the city when Felisa was just 10 years old. As the eldest of 9 children, Felisa had to grow up quickly. She left school at age 15 to help care for her younger siblings after their mother passed away. As a teenager, Felisa was a talented seamstress with dreams of becoming a fashion designer. So she moved to New York City to pursue her passion. When she returned to San Juan after her time abroad, she opened up a successful clothing boutique. Throughout her life, she was known for her fashion. Pearl necklaces and luxurious gowns were staples of her wardrobe. Back in San Juan, Felisa became very active in the Liberal Party. She was a particularly strong advocate for women's suffrage. When a select group of Puerto Rican women were permitted to vote in the 1932 election, Felisa was the 5th woman on the island to register. In an effort to get more women fired up about voting, Felisa went door to door, teaching them how to register. As Felisa canvassed in some of the poorest slums of San Juan, she saw firsthand the level of suffering in these areas. She dove deeper into the world of politics, lobbying for child care programs as well as legal and elderly aid for the poor. During this time, Felisa befriended and became a supporter of Luis Muñoz Marin, who would eventually become governor of Puerto Rico. In 1938, Felisa and Luis worked together to found the Popular Democratic Party, which was supported in part by the city's poorer residents. 2 years later, Luis named Felisa the president of the party's San Juan committee. People in the party encouraged Felisa to go a step further and run for mayor of San Juan. But Felisa's husband and father were initially resistant to the idea, so Felisa held off for several years. Then, in 1946, the incumbent mayor of San Juan resigned, and Felisa accepted an appointment to fill his empty seat. Among Puerto Ricans, Felisa was affectionately known as Doña Fela. Over the course of her career, she developed a political philosophy called benevolent maternalism. For her, holding political office was about filling a mother-like role. She worked hard to collect food and clothing for underprivileged children. She built infrastructure for elder care and offered legal aid to low-income residents and strengthened the island's healthcare system. One of Doña Fela's crowning achievements as mayor was establishing a system of maternal schools. These were preschools and childcare centers designed to give mothers time to work outside of the home and participate in the local economy. Maternal schools would eventually become the inspiration for the Head Start program in the United States. Above all, Doña Fela's priority was her people, She worked hard to win supporters and continued to fight for them once elected. Even though San Juan's population grew exponentially while she was in office, she hosted open houses every week and would personally attend to people's concerns. She was also famously known for sending planes of real snow and gifts to local children for Christmas. As she once remarked, "My opponents campaign just before elections and then they disappear. I start campaigning the day after the election and never stop." Doña Fela was elected for 4 consecutive terms and served as mayor for more than 20 years. After leaving office, she remained active in local politics. Doña Fela died in San Juan in 1994 at the age of 97. As part of the lifeblood of Puerto Rico for so many years, her legacy in both fashion and politics persists. All month, we're talking about go-getters. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Talk to you tomorrow.
Traveling to see your fave sports team is cool, but traveling with Amex Platinum for the big game is even better.
Right this way.
With access to dedicated card member entrances at select events, you can skip the line.
And one.
And with access to the Centurion Lounge,
he shoots a three.
You can catch the next game on the way home. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withAmex. Card member entrance access not limited to Amex Platinum Card.
Once upon a time, Amazon Music met audiobooks, and listeners everywhere rejoiced.
Oh, yeah.
Because now they could listen to one audiobook title a month from an enormous library of popular audiobook titles, including romantasy, autobiographies, true crime, and more. Suddenly, listeners didn't mind sitting in traffic or even missing their flight. Amazon Music Unlimited now includes Audible.
No way.
Download the Amazon Music app now to start listening. Terms apply.